ends up in the top 15 for Tommy Bolt. Pretty good day for that team.
Last time we were here in July, Matt KENSETH pushed his teammate David Reagan to the checkered flag.
And Matt KENSETH gets to play capture the flag here in Daytona.
These guys, third, fourth, and fifth, all have new. Well, Biffle doesn't have a new crew chief, but Hamlin and Burton do.
And there's Dale Earnhardt Jr., who has finished second 6 times since he last went to Victory Lane in the Sprint Cup Series. He and Greg Biffle share a word after this wild final lap.
That right there was when Biffle started to go with Dale Jr. and he thought better of it.
Pretty great way for Jack Roush to start off his 25th year in Sprint Cup.
Good sign, good thing for Dale Jr. Good sign for Dale Jr. too. Gets a nice second place finish in the old Diet Dew car.
Let's see Carl Edwards coming across the line, even with Joey Logano, and just pipping him by about 6 inches. Nice move by Carl.
Whoa. Whoa.
Now NASCAR has reviewed that and ruled that Edwards 99 was forcefully over the yellow line, so no penalty on Edwards.
There's old faithful. She came through.
Okay now. Seeing the way Matt KENSETH won on Thursday, boy, that made him my pick for a last lap dash tonight. And he didn't disappoint any of his fans this evening.
Well, I think the other thing that happened on Thursday was when Greg Biffle bailed on him and tried to block him. And I think they probably had a heart-to-heart after that qualifying race. And I think that's one reason why Biffle hung with him the way he did.
You know, before Matt KENSETH turned 16 years old, he told his dad, Roy, he said, let's buy a race car. You drive it, I'll work on it. When I turn 16, I want to drive it again.
Jimmy Fennings have plenty to celebrate.
That's not Jimmy Fennings' first Daytona 500 win. He won it in 1988 with Bobby Allison.
Steve Byrne.
And Mike, Dale Earnhardt Jr. just out of the car, and a great way to start this 2012 season. Dale, tell us about the end of the race.
Yeah, I'd like to have won, but I told Greg that I was going to push him on that last restart, and I pushed him, and I thought he was waiting and waiting and waiting. It looked like he might have been trying to make a move on the back straightaway, but nothing materialized there. And then we come off 4, and I kind of waited till the last minute for him to have his opportunity to try to pass Matt, and nothing was happening. So I just pulled out and went around him. Matt had a strong car. The Roush guys were really quick all week. I was proud of the horsepower we had in our Hendrick car. It was great. We had great speed all week down here. Our car is performed well all week. The guys did a great job on the body. I want to thank everybody at the shop and all the guys that painted this car. This car looks so good every time it comes down here. The craftsmanship inside and out is amazing. It performed well. The team did a great job. Steve did a good job calling a good race. It was unfortunate what happened over in turn 3 tonight, and I'm glad everybody's okay. And I hate it for the fans to have to wait around to see a finish so late, but they stuck around. That's why NASCAR fans are the best, and hopefully they enjoyed it.
We'll see you, Phoenix. Good job. Mike Joy.
Thank you, Steve. Great run for Dale Jr. Let's go down to the Dean of NASCAR's Pit Road Reporters, Dick Berggren in Victory Lane.
Earlier in this race, when that engine was spewing water, did you think you had any chance to win the Daytona 500?
Not really. We had a lot of problems. We had the engine spew out water, and we had a little bit of fuel problem. We lost the tachometer, we lost the radios, and I couldn't talk. I could hear them, so that was good for them guys. But what a great race. I really need to thank Greg Biffle. Did a great job working with me today. We both had really fast rockets. I think it's just ended up who was in front at the end. And I also thank Sprint, Best Buy, Zest, Ford Motor Company, Valvoline, Gatorade, and Citizen Watches. I appreciate all their support, and I can't believe we're standing here twice in 1 week.
Tell us about Greg Biffle sticking behind you. Is that a matter of friendship? Is it a matter of teammate, or two guys driving Fords?
I think it's a combination of everything, but really it's a combination of what was going to give us both the best finish, you know. And I think when I pull up in front of him and he'd push me and we could get clear of the car behind me, that was a big key. We could just be going so fast by the time we got to the other end, and a lot of that is because of Doug Yates and the engine room. This stuff was awesome all weekend.
Is there a happier man in America right now than you?
There might be, but I don't know where he is.
Congratulations to you. Second Daytona 500 for Matt Kenseth. Matt, even his Roush teammates said the 16 was the car to beat. You look to be in position. You got out of the car shocked. What happened? You had Junior pushing you. What happened?
That's what I want to know. I don't know what happened there. I mean, he was against me for 2 full laps, and I couldn't pull up on the 17. It's like the 17 had more motor or something at the end. It's like he floored it, and we couldn't catch him. But, you know, I think I was shoving him out, and I tried to make a move maybe on the back to kind of move up, but we didn't have a run. We needed a run. I needed a gap between us and the 17, and we just didn't have that gap. I maybe needed to drag the brake and try and push the 88 back and slow him down so we could get a run at it. But, you know, I thought Junior had pushed me up to the back bumper of him, and I'd side draft him and go by him. But and then it would be me and Junior over here at the line. But it wasn't meant to be. I learned a little bit there, and I think Junior's shocked too that the car didn't push up. But you know, 3 and Ford Fusion, these guys, and Doug Yates, everybody. I'm so happy for starting the season out like this.
Great way to set a tone to start out the 2012 season. Mike?
Ford has now won 3 of the last 4 Daytona 500s. It's the 13th win for Ford in the Great American Race as Matt Kenseth and his team celebrate.
Too much.